Hi, I'm Aman Upadhyay from Costumes 360 and just few seconds away from developing one of the most important skills in this world, and that is communication skills. So let's dive in and learn how we can enhance our communication skills during this lockdown with Gurpreet Kaur Chhabra. Dr. Gurpreet Kaur Chhabra, Assistant Professor Management Education Research Institute, has over 20 plus years of experience. She is Ph.D. in Management, MBA in Marketing, and PGDM in International Business. She has been Associate Editor, MERI Journal of Management and IT, has written book on consumer behavior under the flagship of Ville India Private Limited, and published more than 16 articles and research papers in reputed national and international journals. Let's welcome her.
Hello students, I am Dr. Gurpreet Kaur Chhabra and today I would be discussing with you something which is very important yet most of the time ignored, and that is communication skills. Now what is communication skills? Communication skills is the most essential part of every individual's life, and I thought it's best to help you enhance your communication skills during this lockdown time. Now, if you follow the tips which are given in the upcoming video, you will come to know how by simply following certain procedures or activities, you can actually work upon your communication skills. So from my side, happy learning, watch the video carefully, enjoy the session, try to implement the tips given in the session, and once the lockdown is over, you'll find that you are a better person in terms of communication. All the best.
Hi, do you know that you can rent and buy costumes from Costumes 360 and get it home delivered? Check the website now.
In today's session, I'll take you to the journey how you can enhance your communication skills during this lockdown. Utilize this time to the fullest so that you can enhance your communication skills and make yourself a better and a successful person. Let's go through the journey. First, let's understand what is communication. It is very simple. It is an exchange of thoughts, information between two or more persons so as to bring about a mutual understanding. And this can be done through ideas, thoughts, feelings, and even emotions. Communication can be in form of a verbal communication where we use words, language, or in form of non-verbal communication where we use paralinguistics such as body language. Now, when we talk about the process of communication, in process of communication, there has to be a source. Source is the person or the individual or the text through which you are getting the information. For example, in this video, right now, I am talking to you. So I am the source of communication. I am the source from which you're generating the information. And what am I doing? I'm actually encoding my information. Whatever ideas I have about the communication, I'm putting them into the right words, right phrases, so that you can understand what I'm trying to make you understand. Then I have to select a suitable channel. A channel is the medium. For example, we are using YouTube video here to send our message on to you. Then the next step is decoding. Now, everyone, there are so many people who are watching this video, but everyone would be decoding or understanding the context in their own way. This would be based on their past experiences, their knowledge, and their understanding. So who is the receiver here? You are the receiver, the viewer or the receiver. And how would I or we all come to know whether you have understood the message that I'm trying to give to you is through the feedback. Your likes, your preferences, your questions actually will serve as a feedback to me to know whether I have been an effective communicator or not. Now, the question arises, what actually are communication skills? If I see an education system, the current education system, the skills which are developed in an individual and the sequence in which they are developed is first the writing skills. Now, remember class nursery or prep where we used to draw sleeping line, standing line, straight line, just to make letters and digits of mathematics. First thing we learned was writing, the blackboard, the whiteboard on which you used to draw lines so that you can make letters of English alphabet or Hindi or digits of mathematics. So first skill which we learned was writing. Then came the tedious task of voluminous books, reading. We used to join letters. Remember, we identified letters while we were writing them. Then we learned how to join letters and read the words. From words, they became sentences. From sentences, they became paragraphs. And this is how we learned to read. Then somewhere in class 5 or 6, a couple of us were confident enough and got a chance to speak in public, maybe in school assembly or annual function, but not all of us, because all of us lacked the confidence to speak in public. And then finally, somewhere down the line, when we were old enough, say around 16 or 17 years, we realized the importance of listening. That too only when we were told to listen. We were not made to understand the importance of listening. We were told to listen because that is what is important for you. But that is precisely the reason why we lack. Most of us lack communication skills. Even I lack communication skills, the requisite communication skills. This is so because the sequence of development of these skills was not correct. Now the question arises, how we can work upon it now? Or can we work upon it now? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. We can improve our communication skills. How we can do that? Let's understand. Now, this is exactly the sequence in which the communication skills should be worked upon if we want to be an effective communicator. The first skill which we need to work upon is listening skills. And which type of listening? Active listening. Now the question arises, what I have to be an active listener? Listening, if you see, was the last skill which was developed as per the previous system. But now I am saying that the first skill you need to develop is listening. Do you know this fact that a fetus, a developing baby in mother's womb is able to listen somewhere by 16th week of pregnancy? Amazing, isn't it? The child is not able to see at that time, but the fetus, the embryo, can listen to what is happening around the mother's environment. So that means even nature has asked us, has prepared us to listen first. That's why they have given us 2 ears and 1 mouth. They have asked us to listen more and then become a good communicator. So what we can do, we can have our eyes open. So if you are watching this video, watch the video very carefully. Listen to it very carefully. Listen to what is being said, each and every point. And in the meantime, keep your mouth closed. You should not be talking to anyone, or you should not be chewing anything, especially eating something. Because if you want to be a good listener, you have to develop the art of concentration. Your body should be upright. That is very important. Because even the Indian yoga says that concentration is maximum when we are sitting upright. And your hands should be straight. You should not be fumbling with any pen, pencil, or even your mobile gadget. Don't fumble with it. Don't fumble with anything. Your hands should be very still. And then what we can do? Now here are certain tips I am giving you. This you can do easily at home during this particular time. You can look for some open educational resources. Government of India has many portals. One of them is NPTEL portal, where you can get lot of online content related to academics and other things. Anything which interests you. Just take a short video, not more than 5 to 8 minutes video at a time, a single time and in a single day. Listen to that video, watch that video, especially listen to that video, and don't criticize the speaker. I'm assuming that you're not criticizing me for saying all this to you. And don't judge the speaker. Listen carefully what the speaker has to say. And when the words are flowing through the mouth of the speaker, try to create a mental image, an imagery of the content in your mind. Research also indicates that something which is linked with the imagery often tends to stay in your brain for a long time. It stays in your memory for a long time. And if you feel that your concentration is getting wavy, you are moving away from the content, wahi ruk jao. Bas, ruk jao. Stop kar do video. Take a sip of water. Again, take a deep breath और फिर से वीडियो वहीं से स्टार्ट करो जहां से आपने कंसंट्रेशन लूज किया था. और एक छोटा सा काम करना बहुत जरूरी है. 1 हफ्ते के बाद पूरा 1 हफ्ते यही एक्टिविटी करो, रोज एक वीडियो, और उसके बाद जितने भी वीडियो कंटेंट्स आपने देखे हैं उसकी एक छोटी सी समरी बनाओ, say around 2 or 3 lines, and make a journal. A journal is a specific notebook, a professional notebook. For this particular content, you can make a journal. And every Sunday, Monday to Saturday, listen to the videos, and every Sunday, read the summaries that you have entered in your journal. So you have to enter a summary every day after you have watched the video or audio clip. Enter the summary, and at the end of the week on Sunday, you will have 7 summaries or 6 summaries. No, you'll have 6 summaries because Sunday is the activity day. So you will have 6 summaries to read on every Sunday. Next we have is the speaking skill. Now I have used the word controlled over here. Why? Because speaking is something which often leads us into trouble. अक्सर हमारे झगड़े जरूरत से ज्यादा बोलने की वजह से या कुछ ना बोलने की वजह से होते हैं. So that's why I said your speaking should be a controlled speaking. Now, what are the essential requirements for controlled speaking? First is confident. A person who's confident is always believed to be a good speaker. Your confidence is nothing you cannot acquire. You can acquire confidence. Believe you me, you can acquire confidence, and I'll tell you how you can do that. Second thing you need is passion. Unless you have passion, you cannot learn anything in life, let alone communication skills. And third thing you require is speak in a natural voice. For example, when I am speaking, मैं जो बोल रही हूँ ये मेरा natural way है. आप देखोगे मैं कभी English में आती हूँ, कभी हिंदी में आती हूँ. Why? Because this is our natural. We are Indian and we are natural with this flow of communication, and it is absolutely okay. लैंग्वेज मैटर नहीं करती है, उसका इम्पैक्ट और उसकी इफेक्टिवनेस मैटर करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले अपने दिमाग से ये निकाल दीजिए कि इंग्लिश आना जरूरी है. जरूरी नहीं है, हाँ आती है, अच्छी बोल पाते हैं तो इट्स एन एडेड एडवांटेज. और आज हम ये भी सीखेंगे कि हम अपनी इंग्लिश को कैसे इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं. नाउ टिप्स ऑफ डेवलपिंग इफेक्टिव स्पीकिंग स्किल्स. आपने जो समरीज बनाई है ना हफ्ते की 6 दिन की, उसको एक पीपीटी बनाओ. कौन से दिन? मंडे. संडे को रिव्यू किया, रीड किया, मंडे को आपने एक पीपीटी बनानी है और उसमें आप डू इट योरसेल्फ की एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन के साथ बहुत सारी पिक्स, एनिमेशंस, स्टाइलिंग वगैरह डाल सकते हैं उसको इंटरेस्टिंग बनाने के लिए. बहुत मजा आएगा आपको इस काम को करने. और फिर अपने लैपटॉप, सिस्टम या इवन मोबाइल जिससे भी आप बना रहे हैं उसके साथ एक बड़े लंबे फुल लेंथ मिरर के सामने खड़े होके अपने आप को प्रेजेंटेशन दीजिए. अपने आप की प्रेजेंटेशन की रिहर्सल कीजिए. जब आपको लगे कि हाँ मुझे प्रेजेंटेशन अच्छी तरह याद हो गई है, फिर अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स को बैठाएं. उनके लिए भी एक सोर्स ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट हो जाएगा एंड दे विल बी हैप्पी टू सी देयर चाइल्ड ग्रोइंग अप इन सच अ वंडरफुल वे. तो उन्हें बिठाइए और उनके सामने प्रेजेंटेशन दीजिए कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ, पैशन के साथ, राइट. एंड फिर उनसे उनका फीडबैक मांगिए. याद रखिए सिंसियर फीडबैक चाहिए सो दैट नेक्स्ट वीक की जो प्रेजेंटेशन है उसमें आप अपने आप को इम्प्रूव कर पाए. एंड अगेन आई रिमाइंड यू, art of presenting is not in language, it is being impressive. Now we move on to the third skill which we need to develop, that is reading skill. Now in reading I have given 2 aspects, skimming and scanning. These are 2 different types of reading और आपको इन दोनों ही तरह की रीडिंग को समझना और अपनाना जरूरी है. फर्स्ट इज स्किमिंग रीडिंग. जब हम सरसरी तौर पे कुछ पढ़ते, जैसे न्यूज़पेपर के हेडिंग्स पढ़ लिया, इसे स्किमिंग रीडिंग कहते हैं. और जब हम बहुत गहराई से एक एक शब्द का मतलब समझ के पढ़ते हैं उसे हम कहते हैं स्कैनिंग. So when you study for your exams, go through your notes, that is scanning. And just before the exam, when you are skimming through your notes and having an overview, revising, that is skimming. Now let's see what are the essential requisites for developing effective scanning and skimming reading skills. Read with a purpose. Don't read just anything which comes to you. कुछ अच्छा मिले, जो इंटरेस्टिंग हो, प्लीज, ये बहुत जरूरी है. वही पढ़ो जिसमें तुम्हारा इंटरेस्ट है. जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ इट मत पढ़ो. सेट अ टाइम लिमिट. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. टाइम बहुत जरूरी है. अपने आप को एक लिमिटेड टाइम, ये आपके ऊपर है. 5 मिनट हो सकते हैं, 10 मिनट हो सकते हैं, आधा घंटा भी हो सकता है. जहां तक आप कंफर्टेबल फील करें, जब तक आपका ध्यान ना बटे तब तक ही पढ़िए. Ask yourself what you already know about the topic. Often we are interested in those topics which are familiar to us. So obviously, when you read something new, you try to relate it with what you have already studied. If you remember, before a few slides, I had discussed about the process of communication. There I made you understand the concept of encoding. So encoding is done based on this particular aspect. That means whatever you know about the topic, you try to connect that with the existing information. Skim through first. First, do a skimming reading. If you understand the concept, if you enjoy the concept, it is of your liking, only then go for the scanning reading. Make notes as you go. Very, very important. Note making is very important. So you're doing two things. You're making summary of what you have listened, and you're also making notes of what you are reading. It is going to be very helpful. I'm telling you, it's wonderful thing if you do it. Just it requires not more than 15 to 20 minutes of your time in a day. Now let's see what are the tips to develop effective reading skills. As I said, read something which interests you and make a pocket dictionary. Take a small notebook, something which you can carry in your pocket if perhaps. And right now, since you don't have exposure to books, there won't be many books except the academic books which you're not interested to read anymore. Go to the internet, read some good articles, not more than 8 to 10 minutes every day. And find 5 words, just 5 words out of those articles. Mention those words by your own handwriting. Use it in your own handwriting. Don't type, write. Write in your own handwriting in your dictionary and find the meaning of those words from the dictionary. You can Google them out, it's very easy. At the end of the week, when you are preparing your presentation, I told you about presentation just now, PPT, use at least 5 to 6 words. Whatever words you have learned in a particular week, use them in your presentation. And while you're delivering your presentation in front of your family members, pay attention to those words. And very important thing is that you understand the correct pronunciation of those words before you actually start using them. So 2 things, learn new words and also learn their pronunciation. Our last skill, which was actually our first skill in order of development in our system, is actually the last skill. That is writing skills. Now, what type of writing we require? We require an impressive writing. Now, you'll question that nowadays we don't require writing skills, but that is not true. We do require writing skills, and writing skills are required to write emails, blogs, and whatnot. There is so much of content. Your writing skills actually determine your speaking skills to a great extent. Now, how to develop impressive writing skills? Don't use discriminatory language. Instead of chairman, write chairperson. Punctuation should be taken care of. Grammar, spelling. There's an app called Grammarly. You can download that. You can check your spelling. That is very easy. You can, in fact, check your grammar also through that app. And take care of the tone. Instead of taking a negative tone, for example, you failed to achieve the objective. This is a negative sentence. More efforts would have helped you achieve the objective. This is slightly positive in nature. So the reader will have a positive impact. The next thing is always organize your thoughts. When you are writing, your thoughts should be in a coherent manner. एक साथ एक story की तरह चलना चाहिए आपका write. Paragraph, sentences properly structured होने चाहिए. And whenever you write, make sure कि पढ़ने वाला आपकी writing में engaged रहे. अगर ये कुछ चीजों की मास्टरी आप कर लेंगे, definitely you will become a good writer, at least for your presentation and communication skills. Now, how to develop effective writing skills? Every day, I'm actually talking about that 15-20 minutes I just mentioned earlier. Do a small practice of grammar. You can take online tests. Grammar online tests are available. Just take one test in a single day. One day you can take a tenses test, other day you can take a verb test, another day you can take a preposition test. Please remember, these 3 are very important things in grammar: tenses, verbs, and prepositions. And after your feedback on your presentation from your family members, what you need to do is, whatever your feelings are after giving that presentation and taking feedback from your family members, the journal which I mentioned earlier, write your feelings in that journal. So one column you are making of summaries, other column you are making about the feelings after delivering your presentation. And after 2 weeks, that means After 14 days, you reread what you wrote in part of your feelings. This will help you improve your presentation and also help you improve your writing skills. You will be able to express your feelings in a better manner. Now, what is this? Oops, I think I made a mistake. No, I have not made a mistake. You can see different faces. Someone is happy, someone is sad, someone is amazed, someone is mocking, someone is puzzled, someone is furious, someone is not able to understand what is happening, and someone is obnoxious. What I'm trying to say here is this is another form of communication known as non-verbal communication. But friends, in today's session, we would be discussing only about verbal communication. Practice the tips that I have given you, and perhaps in next session, I will catch up with this aspect of communication, that is non-verbal communication. Before I go, I say quits. I would like to share a few phrases on communication given by popular individuals. Communication works for those who work at it, according to John Powell. Very true. Communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing. If you are willing to work at it, which I'm sure you would be after viewing this video, you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of life. That's by Brian Tracy. And communication is one of the most important skills you require for a successful life, as per Catherine Pulsifer. So from my side, all the best, happy learning, work upon your communication skills and become an effective and impressive communicator. Thank you.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope this video is useful to you, and if this video is useful, then don't forget to share this with your friends and family. Until then, bye bye.